excited to get the season started yet. We have not gotten it started. We come in a little bit later this week with cross country. We're not worried so much about X's and O's and plays as we are conditioning. We'll come in on Friday, take off on Sunday, take the whole team out to the Oregon coast, and spend a lot of time running on the beach and in the sand dunes. It's not quite as much vacation as it might sound. They'll be working very hard. It's got a really good group coming back, especially on the men's side. We have flirted with national qualifying on the men's side for quite a few the last 4 years in a row, it seems like, and just missing. We've had individuals qualify. Men have been, I think, to the national meet 14 of the last 18 years, but the last couple we've missed it as a team. But we've always had about the biggest senior class graduating. This year we only lose one. Our number one runner, Chase Moser, from last year is gone, but we return the next 9 guys on the team, so that's kind of fun to have an older group returning. On the women's side, we have been, last 2 years, been big graduating classes for us. And so we had 9 all-conference runners on the women's side. That was a conference record in 1 year. And 4 of those graduated. We returned 5, which is so the cupboard's not bare. But we're missing a front runner on the women's side. We have graduated front runners, and we have a great base of group of women coming back, but we need to develop some front running out of that. People that are willing to risk it and get out there and beat up on anybody who's wearing blue. That doesn't go in ink, does it? You're not going to put that out there. So. Couple of the goals for the season. We have had men's and women's teams qualifying for nationals many times, and that's kind of fun. We're the first team in the conference way back when, in the dark ages, to have both teams qualifying the same year. We've done it more than anybody. We would like to get back to that. We've missed it on the men's, although we had individuals qualifying. Women have qualified for nationals the last 16 consecutive years, mostly as a team, a couple times with individuals. So getting both teams back at that national level, that's always the goal here. We just like to, we see ourselves as national contenders and want to get back to that level. Women have won, I think, 5 of the last 6 conference titles. And so at the conference level, that's always a goal. Luther has been challenging and close. They will be very good again this year. They didn't lose much at all last year, and we graduated a bunch of people, so we'll have to come back fighting and scrapping. Men's side, we've been 4th in the conference the last several years, but our conference on the men's side has been extremely good, high-quality conference. So it's in the 26 years I've been here, the last several years have been the best the men's conference, the deepest that we've ever been. We have a chance, both sides, to win Iowa Conference championships. Great group coming back on the men's side that can move us from 4th into contending to win the conference and be back at a national level. Top individuals on the men's side, our big gun is not Chase Moser. He graduated. Bennett Moser comes back. Bennett was 48th in the nation last year, not too many seconds away from being an All-American. Bennett had an injury during track. So we sat him out. He wants to come back an extra year to finish in his 5th year for track. But he'll be a senior this year. Bennett will contend with anybody in our conference and in our region. He's training great right now. He's a great racer. He is tougher than nails. The maturity he's got, excited about where he's going. We've got a really good group following Bennett. Jerry Frawley is a junior. Eli Kaczynski is a sophomore. Ryan Hermson's a senior out of Western Dubuque. A couple other guys, Kyle Reed out of Linn-Mar High School, one of our better kids. Got an unusual kid, Kailas Kokari, is from Pune, India, and he showed some remarkable improvements. Little guy, can't be more than about 5'4" and about 110 pounds. Came in and was one of our last runners his freshman year. A year later, he's number 4 runner for us on the team. Kailas is just an animal coming along, so it will be really fun to see what he does. Everything he does is fresh and new. He's never really done this before. Hard worker, got a great attitude. So those are some of our top guys. Kevin Klobasa has a kind of congenital hip problem, and he had surgery on it this last year. Clear him up. He's a Nashawite from Nashua, and he should be back in the mix. He's training better and pain-free for the first time in his life after getting this thing fixed. So he should be in there. Really good group. Top freshman on the guys' side, ghost freshman right now, I guess, Casey Roberts, Ankeny kid. Casey was an all-state kid in cross-country and track. Should be a front runner over the next couple of years. Casey's got some great talent. Women's side, we're lacking the front runner, and so that's going to be my biggest, already has been my big challenge to them, is we got to have some people that are ready to get out and go. Our top returners, Dakota Tell, Western Dubuque gal, Sarah Shirer, Megan Silbernagels, a sophomore from Wisconsin, she should improve. Jacqueline Rickers, almost won a conference title in track and field this year. Beth Mallon, be a sophomore out of Assumption, Davenport Assumption. Maddie Cleve is a senior. She's probably our go-to gal out of Johnston High School. Those are some of our top returners. Couple of good, really good freshmen. Shay McEnany is out of Independence, and I've watched Shay. She's been to our summer camp for years. I've watched her for years get better. Independence program is not real deep and real strong, and I just think she's got more talent than she knows what to do with. So I think she should be really good. Another one I think would be really good, Abby Watson out of North Tama, out of Traer. Same kind of situation, small team, not a lot of people to run with in high school. I think both those gals are going to turn out to be extremely talented. I think, we open up Linfield, Oregon on a week from Friday, going out in a small meet out there when we're out in Oregon, and then we will be back here to compete at Grinnell. They have a pretty good invitational on the 12th of September. We host our home meet on October 3rd. October 3rd is a very special day in, I think in the state, probably celebration, my 60th birthday, so I'm going head right into it. I'm not being shy of that one. So, okay, that's most of the stuff I've got for you. I'm excited to get the season going. Take any questions you got.
Just your thoughts on Miranda Clover in Denver?
Miranda's a sweetheart. She was JV runner last year, but did nothing but improve. Got faster and faster. Track times she was amazing herself at how much faster she was getting. She's probably got another year of development before she's going to run in our top group, but she'll make the jump from toward the back of the pack into the middle this year. Great gal, hard worker. And that's kind of the fun. It's fun to watch some of the people that aren't as talented make such great improvements. It's my middle name, I guess, whoever you are, run faster.